Hello, everybody. This is Joni, and I am bringing to you today a movie that I've done for my planner. And I think that if you would like to watch this movie, you would really enjoy it. The name of it is Elephant Walk, and it came out probably in the early 60s, I'm thinking. I don't know. But I've only seen it one time, and it's a very suspenseful movie. It stars Elizabeth Taylor and Peter Finch and Dana Andrews. And uh, the scenes and everything in it are just extraordinary. And the suspense is built right in there with it. And it all starts out, I think it's in Paris, because like I say, I haven't seen it for years. But I think that she meets Peter in France, and they begin dating, and he had come there for the specific reason to find a wife that he could take back with him because he lived in Africa. He had owned a big plantation that his father had established there years and years prior to that. And so he came there looking for a wife, and he met her and fell in love with her and swept her off of her feet and told her that he wanted to marry her and take her back to what was known as Elephant Walk. That was the title of the movie. And so he takes her back, and he doesn't explain anything about anything in the movie, about him as far as his history or anything like that. He just, she knows that he is seemingly a wealthy man, which really didn't matter that much to her, but that he had a large plantation and that his father had built it. But his father had passed away, so he is now in control of the plantation. So he takes her back to the plantation. And, oh, there, I hit my bracelet. This is a picture of them on their way into the plantation, and they are in one of his cars. He has this gorgeous, gorgeous sports car, and so a bunch of elephants come roaring across the road in front of them and just spooks the daylights out of her. So he tries to calm her down and everything and tell her everything's going to be okay. So her being a new bride and everything, she goes along with everything, and they go on home, and she is really, really loves the house because it's gorgeous. Now, this is a picture of it up here. Now, it really doesn't look like that much up there because I think it had a thatched roof, or it looks like a thatched roof. I can't remember if it was or not, but it was just sort of melted into the background. But now this is a picture of the inside of it, and it had marble floors, and it had big, big staircases that wound up around and went onto the second floor, and then there was a balcony up there all around to all of the bedrooms on the second floor. And they always dressed in the evening for dinner, so this is why she always looked like this in the evening. She was very formally dressed because that was the way that they did things. So you can see the elephants here coming across the roads and things like that. And this is just a picture that I made of her as she was coming downstairs to dinner one night. And I thought that she looked really pretty in the yellow gown. And he had a lot of friends that he liked to entertain, but they were mostly men. So she really didn't have that much to do as far as meet their wives or anything, because I don't even know if they were married because I can't remember that much about the movie. But anyway, here they are playing polo in the hallway of the house. That's how big it was. And so there's a lot of intrigue, and they have a big epidemic of something. I think it was cholera, and she was getting ready to go back to Paris when that happened. And she came back, and because she had been donating her time to the hospital during this period of time. and working there, helping with the people who live there in the village. So, and this is where she met Dana Andrews. And they built up a relationship. They really liked each other and everything. And she sort of became a confidant to her. She talked to him about things that were upsetting to her or whatever. And I won't tell you any more about the movie, but other than to say that it is a very, very suspenseful movie. And I picked the green paper because it reminded me of The Jungle with the floral scenes in it. And then I picked this sort of a purplish brown to match the marble and colors that you would think would be in that in the floors and everything. And then I picked the washi tape because the flowers sort of gave you a feeling of her femininity and everything because she was very feminine. And then I chose the elephant over here because of the name of the plantation being Elephant Walk. And the palm trees, of course, is what you would see there. But I would highly recommend that you would look at the movie if you get a chance. And I think I'm going to go and try to find it and watch it again myself because it really was good. And it's very, very suspenseful. And I think that you will really like it. So I will talk with you guys on a later video that I'm going to make probably tomorrow. So I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.